Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning. We are from Group 1, and before that let me introduce myself. Muhammad Azmi bin Hamsaini, DIA 181009, and this is my group member Fatin Shahidah binti Ismail, DCE 201041. This is Muhammad Faris bin Shukri, DMS 201013, and this is Muhammad Hanafi, DIA 203002, and Nur Fatihah Hidayah, DIL 203005, and the last one is Muhammad Faisal, TGD 182004. For the interview section, we will question 5 questions to the interviewee, which is the first is, in your opinion, between the use of the television and the internet, which media is more influences? Second question is, what are the negative impact of interactive media to the children? The third question is, current use of various media could connect every being in every age in life, different place or continent. With saying given, do you think that use of the media will actually benefit humanity or affect the quality of one's life? The fourth question is, generally women nowadays are brave, having the courage to explore new lessons in life and practice simple yet impressive dynamic lifestyle. These energetic women will accomplish victory in every field they are in. Looking at the civilization, what is your personal opinion toward this contemporary group of women? And the last question is, we've been taught by past generation with this stereotype. Girls should only play with dolls and to embrace femininity. Plus, it is compulsory for them to do the core or serve the need of the family, while boys should only play with struck and stay masculine, besides having the chance to work and mingle with the different people. Do you think that these stereotypes are still relevant in our growing society, and why? That's all the question we will interview to the interviewee. Hi, today I will interview my friend from my neighborhood. How do you do today?
I'm fine, good, thank you.
Sorry to take your time. I'm going to ask you some question. In your opinion, between television and internet, which media will influence more in our society?
Okay, thank you for the question. As for my first personal opinion, I think internet is more powerful, and it's a powerful tool for me, because if you watch television, you cannot get feedback. You just watch it and it's just end there. But if you have internet, you can send email, you can get feedback, you can have two-way communication. So I would prefer personally internet. Thanks.
Do you think are there a negative impact of interactive media to the children?
No, I don't think there are negative impacts for this interactive media to children, because they help them in learning, in teaching for teachers. I think there are no negative impacts for this.
Next, women nowadays are brave and able to explore the new thing in life by themselves. What is your personal opinion toward this contemporary group of women nowadays?
Okay, we are in the world of no discrimination allowed. So women or men, we are the same, and if you are working hard, you will get something in your life. And I believe no matter you are women, you are men, you can be successful no matter what gender you are in.
Okay, for the last question, we've been taught by the past generation of this stereotype, which is the girls play with doll while the boy play with the truck. Do you think these stereotypes are still relevant in our growing society nowadays?
No, it's not relevant anymore. Like I said before, no matter what gender you are in, you are men or you are women, we are at the same and equal. And if you have opportunities in your life, if you grab it nicely and if you can grab it and do something with it, everybody can be successful.
Thank you for your time, and we are appreciate of your opinions.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you for being my guest for this interview. The first question is, in your opinion, between the use of the television and internet, which media is more influential in our society these days, and state why?
In my opinion, the influence more in our society these days is the internet, because right now the trend is more to the social media. If the even the house had the television, there's still not many people that watch it.
The next question, what are the negative impacts of interactive media of the children?
For the negative impact on the children is they don't know how to interact face to face with the people.
The third question, the current use of various media could connect everything and every inch of life from different places or continents. With the same given, do you think that the use of media will actually benefit humanity or affect the quality of one's life?
In my opinion, it can actually be benefit when uh because it connect the people who live apart, and then it will improve the quality of life with the security of our dailies.
The last but not least question, generally, women nowadays are brave, having the courage to explore new lessons in life and practice a simple yet impressive dynamic lifestyle. Subsequently, these energetic women would accomplish victory in every field they are in. Looking at this civilization, what is your personal opinion about toward this contemporary group of women?
For my personal opinion, for this contemporary group of women, they need to what we call consider their activities, their energies activities, but because some of these activities may what we call inappropriate for the woman.
And last question, we have been told that the past generation with the stereotypes, girls should only play with dolls and to embrace femininity. Plus, it is compulsory for them to do the chores and serve the need of the family. Whilst boys should only play with trunk and stay masculine beside having the chance to work and mingle with different people. Do you think that this stereotype are still relevant in our growing society, and why?
For me, this kind of what we call lifestyle is still relevant in our society, but we don't have to what we call to follow it one to one. We don't need to follow it perfectly, because when we used to say that the housewife should be know how to cook. We should it should be right.
Yeah.
That's why I said irrelevant in the society, but don't need to go to straight.
Alright. Okay, thank you for being my guest. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hanafi. My matrix number is DIA203002. So, for the assignment, I'll be interview Madam Nurdarina, a dean from School of Business and Legal Studies from IIC. Okay, for the first question, in your opinion, between the use of television and internet, which media is more influential in our society this day, and why?
Compared to television. Then, previously, people get the information from television, but nowadays, since we have the technology, okay, you can get the information at your fingertips. So they prefer to get they prefer to use the internet lah in this case.
For the second question, what are the negative impact of interactive media to the children?
There's a lots of negative influence to the children without, if let's say without the supervision of the parents lah. Because the children sometimes they just serve the information without knowing whether it's good or bad to them, right? Macam YouTube tu, right? So sometimes they cannot budak-budak ni dia tak tahu nak beza benda tu elok ke tak elok. Yang penting dia tengok dalam video tu. Betul tak? So as a parents kita kena explain, we have to explain to the children lah. This is not good for you, this is good for you, right? Tapi itulah the problem is sometimes the parents dia bagi telefon tu sebagai ganti mereka untuk didik anak mereka. Itu masalahnya.
For the third question, the current use of various media could connect every being in every inch of life from different place or continent. With the saying given, do you think that the use of media will actually benefit or affect the quality of one life?
Me, the most important is you need to know how to control, right? Of course, the internet, they has their positive and also they have negative impact. The most important you need to control. Lah pada saya lah. Yang penting you kena faham, you kena tahu nak kawal lah benda ni.
For the fourth question, generally, women nowadays are brave, having the courage to explore new lessons in life and practice a simple yet impressive dynamic lifestyle. Subsequently, these energetic women who accomplish victory in every field they are in. Looking at this civilization, what is your personal opinion toward this group of women?
Bagus lah, it's good lah because they become independent and they not rely to their husband and then for the economy is good because we fully utilize the resources that we have in our society. Macam kita belajar dalam makro lah kan. Penduduk yang kita ada dalam negara kita ni kita fully utilize. So kita tak nak ada orang kata category of people not in the labor house yang ada kemampuan, ada kepakaran untuk menyumbang kepada produktiviti negara tapi mereka decide nak duduk kat rumah saja. So bila ada internet, ada kemudahan teknologi, right? Even though they stay at home, walaupun mereka tak bekerja secara official, but with the technology that they have today, mereka, I think mereka mampu menjana pendapatan dan juga membina kerjaya sendiri.
For the last question, in your opinion, does Malaysia media work efficiently and transparently in delivering every political news, specifically on the issue, conflict and content of the political news itself?
Saya transparent pun ada tapi dia bukan daripada saluran rasmi. Contohnya macam kalau nak dapat info terkini ataupun apa sebenarnya berlaku, you better tengok pada YouTube lah ataupun Facebook ke apa, right? Sebab kat situ you akan dapat maklumat yang betul. Tapi kalau kita tengok berita, biasanya mereka kata paste sikit. So dia cuba selindung sikit lah fakta-fakta yang sebenarnya berlaku. So you tak akan dapat maklumat yang betul-betul you nak. So kalau tengok kat YouTube, baca Facebook, banyak info yang you dapat extra.
Okay, I think that's all from my interview. So once again I want to thank you Madam Nurdalina for untuk sudi untuk jadi interview saya.
Okay, tak apa.
In your opinion, between using internet and television, which media is more influential in our society this day?
In my opinion, the internet is more influential in society now because it's easier to use and faster.
What are the negative impact of the children if they are interactive media to the children?
I think so many negative impact if media social exposed to all the children. First time, the sleep time will be disrupted.
Next question is, the current use of various media could connect every being in every inch of life from different places of continents, which the saying given. Do you think that the use of media will actually benefit humanity or affect the quality of one life?
My opinion, the use of media is very beneficial to use for the human beings. If you use properly, I think it's very beneficial because you can connect all human in the world at the very fast, then very cheap. So it's so many beneficial. But you need to manage all those things. If you not manage, you can get bad thing because all information, all rubbish inside the internet also.
Encourage to explore new lessons in life and practice a simple yet impressive dynamic lifestyle. Subsequently, this genetic woman will accomplish victory in every field they are in. Looking at the civilization, what is your personal opinion toward these contemporary groups of women nowadays?
Okay, my opinion, woman or man normally same, and both of them also help in our for development in our country or others country.
Okay, so next question is, we've been taught by the past generation with these stereotypes. Girls only should play with dolls and to embrace femininity. Plus, it is compulsory for them to do the chores and serve the needs of the family. While this, boys should only play with the trucks and play with the trucks and stay masculine beside having the chance to work and mingle with the different people. Do you think that these stereotypes are still relevant in our growing society, and why?
I think we need to change our culture for our society because why? Women and men, I think same because they can work together for our country, for our family also. So that's why women also important for our society, our family, our country. We need to work together. Thank you.
Thanks.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, hello. My name is Norfata Hidayah and my metric number is DIL203005. I will conduct an interview session with a special professional guest today. And the guest for today's interview session is Miss Nurul Ani Shafika. Welcome. So today I will be asking 5 questions to Miss Nurul Ani Shafika regarding Chapter 5, Electronic Media, Chapter 6, Communicating through Social and Other Interactive Media, Chapter 7, Understanding the Audience, and Chapter 8, Media and Alternative Lifestyle, which will refer to the women's stereotype. Additionally, this interview session will be conducted in English and Bahasa Melayu. The guest, Ms. Nurul Shafika, will have the choice to answer every question, whether in English or Bahasa Melayu. Alright, before we start the interview session, I would like to say truly sorry to Madam Mazna, merely because I couldn't open my web or laptop's camera. I tried to solve this issue based on the Zoom system suggestion. However, I still couldn't open my camera. In that, my camera will be off during this interview session and I am wholly responsible for any marks deduction. And yeah, shall we focus back to our main scheme and start the interview session with my guest, Ms. Nurul Ani Shafika. So are you ready with the first question? Yes. Question. All right, let's move. In your opinion, between the use of the television and internet, which media is more influential in our society these days and why?
Pada pendapat saya, internet. Internet ialah media-media yang kerap digunakan pada masa kini oleh setiap lapisan generasi. Internet memudahkan aspek komunikasi, sosial manusia dan beberapa aspek lain.
Alright, thank you. We're moving on to the second question. What are the negative impacts of interactive media to the children?
Pendedahan interaktif media kepada kanak-kanak seringkali akan memberikan kesan buruk kepada mereka. Kesan buruk ini akan mempengaruhi aspek pembelajaran dan komunikasi mereka.
And now we are moving to the third question. The current use of various media could connect every being in every inch of life from different places or continents. With the saying given, do you think that the use of media would actually benefit humanity or affecting the quality of one's life? What's your opinion on that matter?
Pada pendapat saya, penggunaan media secara terkawal mampu memberikan kebaikan kepada masyarakat. Tetapi, penggunaan media secara berlebihan atau tidak dikawal akan menyumbang kepada impak negatif terhadap kualiti hidup individu.
Thank you. And now we are at our fourth question. Generally, women nowadays are brave, having the courage to explore new lessons in life and practice a simple yet impressive dynamic lifestyle. Subsequently, these energetic women would accomplish victory in every field they are in. Looking at this civilization, what is your personal opinion towards these contemporary groups of women?
Pembangunan dan penglibatan wanita di dalam bidang profesional tertentu adalah pencapaian yang menguntungkan negara. Ini adalah pencapaian bersifat positif dan semestinya perlu disokong oleh masyarakat tanpa sebarang diskriminasi.
Ms. Nur Shafika, now we are moving to the last question. And the last question is, we've been taught by the past generation with these stereotypes, girls should only play with dolls and to embrace femininity. Plus, it is compulsory for them to do the chores and serve the needs of the family, whilst boys should only play with trucks and stay masculine besides having the chances to work and mingle with different people. Do you think that these stereotypes are still relevant in our growing society, and why?
Dua stereotip ini sudah tidak relevan untuk diaplikasikan dan diketengahkan kepada generasi moden kini dan akan datang. Aspek kesaksamaan antara lelaki dan perempuan harus dipupuk. Dan kejayaan serta kemampuan dua identiti sosial ini tidak lagi jitu untuk diukur berdasarkan dua stereotip lama ini.
And that is all from my part. And
You are
thank you very
welcome.
much to Madam Mazna. Thank you, Ms. Nur Shafika, for the interview session.